welcome to Tome of Uselessness. I'm Devon.
I'm Dan.
And today we're doing something a little different. We're going to play some D&D over Skype because we're social distancing.
We're also joined by Tony.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm social disassociating, so I need to be here.
Fired already.
Understandable. It's the disassociation.
Yeah, I've never done a role-playing game over Skype. I'm old school like that, so this will be fun.
I have played a role-playing game over Skype, and it was very confusing because there were like 7 people playing. So I'm hoping that me and Tony being in the same room, because we live in the same house, not because we're disobeying the quarantine, will help manage that a little bit better.
Hopefully.
All right, let's get into this, I guess.
All right, Dan, tell us what we're doing.
Our adventures, you guys are on your way to the city of Welton. Well, small town. They put out the call for adventurers, and they've offered a gold reward, which seems higher than normal. Our 2 adventurers are... Pass it to you guys.
Mirdish, who is a tiefling monk, and
Skylar, who is a male human ranger at the level of 3.
Excellent.
Do we go into more? What do you want from us?
Whatever you want to say, man. It's a role-playing game.
oh, I have a haunted past,
Oh, okay.
and I'm haunted by it.
Excellent.
My character is a folk hero, which means he's a hero of the folk.
Some small town really likes him.
Oh yeah, mostly just small towns though. Bigger cities, maybe? Oh, I'm reading the thing. It seems pretty cool.
Well, perhaps the people of Welton will welcome your help. As you are coming around the bend leading towards the city, there's a forest area on your left, I guess, to the west. And you're following a clearly marked path. And you can see up ahead, it looks like there's a flock of sheep with some shepherds. When all of a sudden, they start waving their arms and they're looking all concerned and wary. And wolves emerge and seem to be attacking them.
Oh, shit.
What, already?
Tony dropped his dice
I
on the
was
floor.
trying to open the box.
What do you want to do?
Oh, do you want to help them?
Yeah, we should. I didn't become a folk hero by not helping dudes not get eaten by wolves.
Also, I'm lawful good, so I should probably... Because Dan won't let us play evil campaigns.
Yeah, chaotic good is me. So, we're gonna extort them afterwards, that's for sure.
All right, let's run in and attack.
All right, so you guys are about 150 feet away. Let's roll up a quick initiative.
D20, right?
Yeah.
16.
1!
Tony ran in the wrong direction.
Good start. Well, don't forget to add your dexterity modifier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plus 2. So 3!
Oh, so I get 19.
Ooh.
Very nice. Unsurprising, Murdish, you're first. As I said, you're about 150 feet away. There's a flock of sheep, some wolves, you can't tell the number of them, and 2 shepherds.
Well, I'm just going to run in and hit the first wolf that I can. With my quarterstaff.
What is your movement rate?
40 feet.
All right, so you can move 80 feet in like kind of one sprint.
Okay.
All right, so you start sprinting away. Du-du-du. You see the wolves. So you can see a little closer now. That looks like there's 8 of them. Some are attacking the men, and some are kind of herding the sheep around. Skylar, you're up.
All right. So my longbow has a range of 150 feet.
Convenient.
Right? It is convenient. So it's on the app. So I'm gonna shoot at one of the wolves.
Alrighty.
So roll a d20 for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 11 plus my proficiency bonus. Gives me a 2, so I'm at 13.
I thought you were way higher than that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Down near your attacks area, I thought it was +6.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was +6 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm 17 then.
All right. The arrow flies true.
Okay, cool. Sorry, so is it just the +6, or is it +6 +2 the proficiency, making it +8?
No, see, because it's +2 plus your dex modifier, plus your archery thing, which I think... Oh, no, you don't have archery. Or did you choose archery?
Thought I did.
Yeah, so it's all of it factored in.
Oh, neato. Okay, cool. So 17.
The arrow flies true. Roll for damage.
So it's 1d8 + 2. So 4 damage.
4 damage.
In total, I rolled a 2.
Murdish.
I heard it.
I'm gonna keep running.
All right. So you run in. You're now amongst the melee, and so you can see very clearly there's about 4 wolves. As I was saying, they're kind of snipping and harassing the 2 shepherds, and some of the wolves, one with an arrow now, are trying to herd the sheep away.
Okay. Oh, do I get to do something, or do I just have to keep running?
Well, you're like there now, so next turn you can do something.
Okay.
Skylar, it's your turn.
I aim at the same wolf to kill it, and I roll a 13 + 6, so 19. 19.
Yeah, you definitely hit it.
Hey, that's pretty good. So I can activate my Colossus Slayer this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first D8 is going to be a fucking 1. So 3 damage, and then the second Colossus Slaying die gives me an 8.
Nice. So 11.
It's a beefy wolf, yeah.
All right, so it goes down with a squeal.
Yay! Fuck you, wolf!
Murdish.
Yeah, it's okay. I start
Sorry.
sometime. I'm going to... I don't know, can I do a flurry of blows on the wolf?
I think you have to spend a key point to activate the flurry of blows. That's how that works.
Oh, I don't want to do that in case we have something happen, right?
Sure, but you can definitely get an attack in.
I was going to punch one. I'm going to punch
All right.
the closest wolf.
All right, you step up. Give a punch.
So 14 + 5, 19!
Nice. You connect.
I punched the wolf.
You punch well. Do some damage.
Okay. 6.
Sorry. Yeah, you strike. You do a lot of damage there. You hear some crunching.
Take that, wolf.
All right, you hear some yelling from the 2 men as one's like, it bit me in the arm. And some of the sheep have gotten away.
He should have tried punching it.
You should have tried punching. Close up, you can see he's got a club. Skylar, your turn.
All right, so I aim at another wolf. 14 + 6 gives me 20.
The arrow strikes true again.
Bam! All right, so that one, the first one, or I don't Colossus Slay this turn. So that's 2 + 2 is 4 damage.
1 more damage.
Nice.
Nice. Murdish.
I'm going to punch another wolf.
The same wolf or a different wolf? Sorry.
Oh, the same one, but I rolled a 2.
Oh.
But I have +5, so 7. I missed one.
It evades your punch.
Stupid wolf.
Stupid wolf. All right, you can see some of the wolves now are running away into the forest. Some have sheep, some don't, as they're attempting a retreat. Skylar, you're up.
All right, I try to go for that same wolf again. 12 + 6 is 18.
Yeah, you hit.
So I activate my Colossus Slayer. The first roll is a 5 + 2 gives me a 7. And then the second die of damage is another 5. So 12 in total?
It goes down.
Tight.
Arrow sticking out of it. Murdish, you're up.
I'm gonna punch another wolf. The same wolf.
Sam Wolf, all right.
That wolf isn't gonna learn. Woo! 19 plus 5, 24.
That's definitely a strike.
Yes. And, 4, so 7 damage.
Nice. You give it a good kick, and it goes flying and doesn't get. Oh, sorry, Casey. Like just straight up like down punch it. Give it the two-handed overfist.
Yeah.
And it's down.
Good.
All right, so you see some scattering from the wolves, except for there are 2 left, one fighting each of the shepherds. Skylar, your turn.
Yeah. I aim at one of those wolves.
Okay, it's difficult because it's in a melee, so it has a bonus to armor class, but go for it.
Oh, should I get closer then, or?
No, just shoot.
Fuck it, roll. Oh, 18 plus 6.
That's a 16.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't read your dice. They're bad. Oh, it is a 6. Okay. So
I'm
22.
keeping him honest, Dan.
If
Well,
only
that's a
I
hit.
had dice that I'm totally going to not order tonight. So I'm assuming that hits?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I can't Colossus this round, but I do. This is a 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Arrow sticking into it. Murdish, sorry, back up to you. So, like I said, the rest have kind of scattered, and there's like these 2 left.
I'm gonna punch the other one.
All right, so you step in to help out one of the shepherds.
Yeah. 14 plus 5, 19.
That's a definite hit.
Oh, another 4, so 7 damage.
Nice. You come leaping in and ka-cha! Give it the punch to the side. All right, so one of the wolves turns towards you, Murdish. You step easily from the blow.
Oh, nice.
Haha. Because I'm a monk.
That's our Murdish.
Skylar, your turn.
All right, I still aim at that one wolf. That's a 16 plus, so 22 again.
Yeah, sounds like a hit.
I activate Colossus Slayer. First roll is 4 damage in total. Colossus roll is 5 damage. 9.
So 5. 9 total? Yeah. You can just roll it together. It's fine.
Oh, shit, okay. I don't know why I'm going all Yu-Gi-Oh! On this.
It goes down in a hail of arrows.
Yeah.
Murdish, your turn.
I'm gonna roundhouse kick the other wolf.
Nice.
Oh wait, it kind of got lodged between my computer and a pencil, and it didn't quite roll fully. So I'm gonna. Ooh, 19. 25 or 24 total.
Your roundhouse kick connects.
5 damage.
It goes flying back and
Haha.
does not get up.
Take that, wolf living its life.
In our defense, those wolves are kind of assholes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
The 2 shepherds, the one that you're closest to, Murdish anyway, he's like, oh, thank you so much for coming to our aid. He looks at his friend and he's like, check on the flock. Did we lose many?
Did they?
Oh, you're welcome. I hope that you haven't lost too many sheep to the evil wolves.
He's like, yes, they have been acting strangely. And the other guy goes and he checks and he's like, oh, we have lost some, but not as many if we didn't have this help. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's what we do as folk heroes.
I know the feeling of losing something that is meaningful to you. And then I turn away.
Give Yeah,
With a
sheep are
dramatic
pretty
wind.
tasty. You could, pretty butts that you lost a couple. I'm a folk hero.
Yes, this all happened when Father Erickson's brother disappeared. Normally he was our protector.
Those circumstances sound pretty,
Who is
Weird.
Father Erickson?
Merrickson, sorry.
Merrickson.
Merrickson.
Who is that?
Well, he's the priest around here. His brother was, what was his name? Alexei, and something of a sorcerer.
Hmm.
Ooh, magic, you say?
Yeah.
Priest, you say?
Oh, could you point us in direction of Father Merrickson's?
Disappearance last scene?
No,
What?
his brother disappeared.
Oh, should we talk to Merrickson though?
Yeah, this
Oh.
is a quest.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, where's Merrickson at?
Well, you probably find him in town. Of course, we're going that way if you wouldn't mind escorting us the rest of the distance.
We would be honored to.
So they gather up the sheep, and as you guys are kind of walking in, he's like, yeah, the town of Wheatley here. Oh, sorry. Welton is the town. Wheatley. Wheatley's the name of a man who, he sells stuff in these areas, and even he was attacked.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Some wolves took his horses and sacks of grain and leather.
Oh. Those are enterprising wolves.
Ugh. Yeah, the wolves just carried all that off?
As I said, they've been acting unusual.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yeah on that.
Yeah, as a ranger, of course, you would know that wolves generally don't take leather and grain.
Wolves don't have hands the last time I checked to take bags of grain and leather. Anything, they're made out of leather if you're really desperate. Why would they take what they're made of?
A month or so ago, a band of blokes from the village went out to hunt the wolves, track them back to their den, stop these attacks. But as soon as they were in the darkest parts of the woods, they were ambushed. I wasn't there myself, but some of them tell of booming thunders and others of burst of fire. It sounds like an unholy mess.
Oh.
The halfling Featherrock, he's a decent shepherd. He was hurt real bad. All the others were thought he was dead. But he was found dumped at the Wesley's doorstep near the woods. Ain't be the same since.
Interesting.
Should we go chat with him and see what happened?
Well, I think we should go talk to Father Merrickson.
Okay. Yeah, we could do both. Like, we'll talk to the priest first, and then we'll talk to this halfling. This good boy halfling.
Part of the good old boys. So the town of Welton, it sits on the banks of a slow-moving river with gentle hills rising on each side. As you guys approach, you notice the houses seem to be made mostly of oak and wood, so there's not like a stone. It seems to be a human population, mostly. But you catch a smattering of some halflings and dwarves.
Oh, charming and quaint again.
So as you're kind of going through town, you kind of the two shepherds point you out towards the inn, which is named the Shepherd's Crook,
Okay.
obviously. And so you're walking towards the inn, and you notice that there's a lot more people kind of idling around than there should be at this time of year, because you figure there should be, either crops or sheep to deal with and trade. But the city or the town, is more full. And with your keen observations, people seem more anxious and look worried.
How strange.
Should we go investigate the inn?
Yeah, but I thought we were going to talk to this priest first.
Well, we're at the inn right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we'll stop off there first, and then... Yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay, we're gonna go investigate the inn.
All right, so you guys get on into the inn, and it's quite full. Looks like many people just sitting around kind of idle or nursing their drinks. The innkeeper seems to be a dwarf.
Oh, quaint.
Some people give you the eye when you kind of walk in.
Everything's so charming here. Should we go chat with him? Barkeeps know what's up.
Yeah, let's go say hello to the innkeeper.
All right, so you stroll up to the bar. As I said, looks like it's a dwarf.
Hi. What's up? How's it going?
She turns towards you and is like, what can I get for you?
Some information. What's going on with your wolf situation? That rhymed. So it should be more enticing for you to tell us the truth.
Well, what do you want to know about the wolves?
Like, why are they stealing grains and leather and stuff? It sounds like that's a problem here. What's going on?
Well, it is. That's why the town put out a call for adventurers. So far, no one's come to help us.
You're lucky because we're both adventurers. That's our job.
Oh, she perks up at that and she's like, oh, should have said so from the start.
Well, should have told us about those. Okay, yeah, you're right. We're adventurers. Hello.
Oh, my name's
just even adventuring.
My name's Lenore, and my husband's Benneth. Benteth, sorry.
Great to meet you, Lenore and Benteth.
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 She turns around, pours you guys a drink, gives it to you there.
Aw, thank you.
She's like, yeah, they put out a call for adventurers, and I think the council is meeting in the back actually right now.
Handy. Can we go into the back to join this council?
Absolutely.
Tight. That'd be cool. Excellent. Old words.
So she kind of takes you guys around. She comes around from the front to shuffle you to the back, kind of pass through, and then there's a plain room, and you can see as you're approaching that there's a table, a large wooden table with 8 chairs around it. 5 of the chairs are filled with human men, and 1 by a human woman, and 2 by halflings, 1 male and 1 female. As you approach, you hear a halfling speaking. He's bitterly arguing with a human dressed in priestly robes about whether the village should stop exporting grain and other food while the crisis with the wolves remains unsolved. So, as you guys are kind of walking in, you kind of hear, like I said, the argument.
Mm-hmm. And meatball.
And meatball, yeah.
Meatball!
Well, there's a Khajiit at the table.
You guys, what do you want to do?
I guess we should introduce ourselves.
That's a good idea.
Hello, I'm Mirdish. This is my partner, Skylar.
Hello.
We've heard that you're in need of some adventurers.
The halfling turns around and is like, who's interrupting? Oh, adventurers. Wait, come on in.
We've been known to adventure.
We've heard that you're having some unusual problems with wolves. We just broke up some wolves attacking some shepherds outside of town, and they told us that you've been having problems.
Yes, it's quite true. Quite true. Come in, take a seat. I'm Tillis. Represent the Growers and Buyers Association. We have need of aid.
And what are you in need of adventurers for?
Well, the wolves have been driving people out of their farms and outlying hamlets, taking entire herd of sheep as well as cattle, pigs, and chickens.
Interesting. Do you know where the wolves reside?
We think they're coming from the forest to the west. They've been very effective in ambushing people, opening gates, and even pulling down fences.
That doesn't sound like typical wolf behavior.
I concur. As a ranger, it super doesn't.
Yes, we've always had issues with wolves, but they've been minor, as any one living near a forest. But in the last 3 months, they've become a major threat.
We shall investigate.
We did organize a posse to go hunt down the wolves, but they were attacked and driven back.
Are any of them? Where are those adventurers? We want to talk to them, see if they know anything. Any extra strangeness about with those wolves?
Of course. We currently have in the inn Featherrock, the halfling who was there the longest. He was injured, but he's alive. He can maybe tell you more.
Point the way to Featherrock.
Well, the priest first, he's like, oh, my brother, Alexei, he went missing around the same time that the attacks began.
We will look for your brother.
That would be good. As I said, he's been missing for about 3 months, though, so I'm unsure what happened.
I'm sure he's fine.
Well, if we will try to find your brother alive, but if not, then we'll try to find evidence of what happened to him.
A man introduces himself as Corel. He's got a small tuft of wool tied to his vest. He says,
mole?
Wool.
Oh, wool. Okay, sorry.
He's from the Fleecers Guild. I've been working these hills for 40 years. This is indeed strange stuff, and my farmstead is not too far from the woods. I can answer any questions you may have.
Was there any... You say that the attacks have been happening for about 3 months. Was there any sort of event that happened beforehand that might have provoked the attacks?
As Tillis said, we've dealt with wolves, but usually, you deal with some by trapping a couple and they leave you alone. But the disappearance of Alexei happened around the same time.
Was Alexei showing off any odd behavior before this?
Father Merrickson kind of looks a little bit embarrassed, and he's like, he was a sorcerer, but his powers could be wild at times.
So he was a sorcerer, and you're a priest?
Yes, a priest of Pelor.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Were you two part of this? Was he a sorcerer of Aelor as well as
Pelor?
Sarah Pelor?
No, as I said, he was a little wild and lived his ways, but he proved himself to the town as best he could.
Okay. That is strange, and I'm not formulating any suspicions whatsoever right now.
How many wolves on average generally attack, or does it vary?
It varies, and as I was saying, this is Tillis, we don't know sometimes. They attack in the night and open gates, and people don't know that they've been robbed until the morning. Old Peterson had his gate locked up himself, and when he woke up in the morning, all of his sheep were gone.
Did you happen to have any new people move to the town around the same time that the wolf attacks happened?
No, nothing like that, really. We're a small farming community, as you can see. Everyone knows pretty much everybody.
All right.
These wolves seem to be showing off very rare. It's kind of weird that just regular wolves are opening gates and things. It seems a little suspicious.
Well, Merrickson, he points out, there have been several full moons since the attacks began, and no one has shown any sign of a werewolf curse, but I'm not as knowledgeable in such a subject.
Except for clearly the werewolves that are attacking the town. Maybe there's a band of werewolves that are attacking. Where are the other, how far away are other villages and settlements from here?
This is kind of like a small, out-of-the-way area. It's like looking at this worldish type map I'm looking at right now. It's pretty empty. It's fields and farms, so there's no one else close by.
There might be a small settlement of werewolves in the woods.
Enough of this talk. I want action. Let's go out to the woods and see what we can find.
On the plus side, I'm good at that, apparently.
Did you not want to talk to Featherrock?
Littlefoot. Little guy.
Featherrock was the name.
Thank you. I would like to speak to Featherrock.
Fine.
You'll tell us if they're werewolves or not.
All right, Corell says, I'll be in the main room if you want to talk with me afterwards.
Thank you.
Yes.
So Tillis is like, thank you, adventurers. You will be definitely rewarded for your efforts. Please put a stop to these attacks.
You got it.
We will do our best, and by that I mean we'll do it.
Lenore, is like, oh, I'll show you to Feather Rock's room.
Thank you.
Take it easy on him, though. He's pretty fragile after the attack.
Ooh.
Makes sense to me.
I, too, have experienced PTSD from my haunted past.
Oh, no.
It's cool. We're here now, so saith me. We'll fix this.
All right, let us talk to little Feather.
So you go in there, and there's a small room with a bed and a halfling laying on there. There's some fresh flowers. He's white-faced and soaked in his own sweat. His left arm is bandaged and his right leg as well.
Ooh, rough stuff.
And Lenore says, oh, these adventurers are here to speak with you. And he kind of like shies away. He's like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Is he a baby?
No, he's gone through something traumatic.
All right, well, we should probably see what happened. Don't worry. We're here to help. We're going to fix this. We're going to avenge you.
I can't tell you
That's
much.
what heroes do.
I was bitten badly and trampled on as everyone ran away.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's pretty rough.
I was hazy, but I heard gruff voices arguing in the darkness and a powerful grip on my ankle.
Can you describe those gruff voices? How many of them were there?
Make a... I need a character sheet in front of me. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I have +3. Oh, fuck. 4 plus 4, so I've got 8.
He kind of looks around and he's like, no one believes me, but it was the wolves that were talking.
I believe you. Because I'm pretty sure it's werewolves.
They were arguing whether they should eat me or not.
That sounds like classic werewolves, actually.
And he kind of breaks down into tears and he's like, enough, leave me. I need my rest.
Oh, does he need a hug? Can I roll to hug?
No, he says leave.
No,
Please
but
So we're leaving. Come on, leave him alone. I know what it's like to have a troubled past.
Do you need a hug now?
No, fuck off.
Oh, I want to hug the little guy.
Lenore says,
No.
he's been like that. No one believes him about the wolves.
Oh, but I literally just said I believe him.
We'll come back to him later.
Okay. Oh, poor guy got almost eaten by werewolves.
I think we should go out to that old human's farm
Yeah.
and ask him for directions into the woods. Let's do it.
I agree.
We're gonna do that.
All right, so you head down to the common area. You find Corell. He's sitting at a table and he kind of gives you a nod. Lenore's like, please have a seat and eat something before you plan on leaving.
Well, if you insist.
All right, we will eat, and I also will make sure that I grabbed all my arrows from those dead wolves.
Yeah, I just assumed you did on that
20
one.
arrows.
It's fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, that's fine. So you guys sit down with Corell and he's like, what's your plan, or do you have any questions?
We need a map to where the wolf's den is, please.
Well, no one knows where the wolves' den is. The last posse was trying to track it down, but as I'm sure you found out, was attacked. But the wolves have been coming from the forest to the west, and you can depart from my farm and head on in, I guess.
That'll be perfect. Since I'm a ranger, I should be able to figure the rest out.
Wait, before we go,
Oh, yes.
what's the priest's name again?
Father Merrickson?
Yeah, Merrickson.
Do you think Father Merrickson would let us investigate his brother's room? Like, take a peek around? for clues.
See if he was making werewolves out of sorcery.
Just for clues. Maybe he had a lady love in another town and he ran off to be with her. We don't know.
Or maybe he's making werewolves.
You could ask him. I'm not sure. I don't know where Alexei lived.
Where's Father Merrickson? Is he still in the other room?
No, the council meeting broke up. He probably went back to the temple.
Back to the what?
The temple?
Oh, okay. Can we go to the temple?
Well, are you going to eat your food first? Or you just...
Yeah, we're gonna eat our food. Nom, 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 nom.
Well, are you still in the middle of a conversation with Corel? You have nothing else to say?
Hey, Corel, can you tell us a little bit about Alexei?
Well, as Father Merrickson had said in the meeting, he was a sorcerer in these parts, and many people distrusted him, but he tried to prove himself always to the town and did his best to help when he could with his powers.
Did you ever have any dealings with him?
Yes and no. As I said, maybe he'd come by and help scare off an animal and anything, but he was a likable man and saw nothing wrong with him.
All right.
Okay, all right. Seems legit. Seems not that werewolfy.
Have you personally had any encounters with the wolves?
Yes, they did attack my farm.
Did you find anything strange about them other than the fact that they can open gates and steal grain?
No, that was indeed the strange part, is that they managed to open my gate and barn and abscond with some of my sheep.
Okay, hear me out. Did any of them sound like they were talking? Like people talking?
No, but I wasn't, as I said, it was in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah. No, but did you hear anyone talking?
I was asleep.
Oh, okay. Well,
it happened when I was asleep.
Okay. All right, then.
All right, I think we're going to go see Father Merrickson then.
This was really tasty, by the way. Thank you.
Thanks, Lenore.
Lenore, you're all right.
Top notch.
So you guys trudge through the town. As I said, there's people around kind of giving you guys the eye. They're like, who are these weirdos?
I'm a folk hero. They should fucking love me.
Yeah, but I'm a tiefling. I look like a demon.
No, you're by default.
And you find the local temple of the Palor, a simple building, but well maintained.
As all temples of Palor should be.
Can we just go in, or do we have to knock on the door?
No, yeah, you can just go in.
Can you go in? Is that all right?
Yes.
Holy damage! No. Yeah, so you guys go in the temple. Looks like a standard temple that you've seen elsewhere.
Yes.
So he comes out of a side room and he's like, are you here for a blessing before your journey?
No, actually, maybe later, if that's all right with you. We were wondering if we could perhaps, with your blessing, of course, take a peek through your brother's old room just to see if there's
house or whatever,
wherever he lived. Make sure, see if there's any clues.
I was just gonna say we just wanted to take a look around to see if there was any clues about where he might be going, or if maybe he had a friend in a neighboring village that he went to see, or something like that.
I can bring you to his house if you want. It's a small place just outside of the main village, but I've already looked through there, but there was no indication of anything. He just vanished one day.
But a fresh set of eyes might catch something different.
Sure.
I should be able to range the situation.
I have +4 to investigation.
Ooh, I have I got +2 to investigate. We can investigate the hell out of this place.
Yeah. Can we go investigate his house?
Yeah. So he leaves the temple and leads you guys to a small place just outside of the village. Like you said, it's just a small little place, and he opens up the door, and it's in a state of disarray. and it doesn't look like anyone's been there for a while. There's like a bed area and, kitchen with some food and stuff like that. The standard like hanging stuff, and there's some herbs and other accoutrements, as it were. But nothing that seems out of the ordinary.
Can I do an investigation?
Sure.
Okay. I get to roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 2, so 6.
So nothing looks out of the ordinary from the house. There's no kind of like travel bag even packed or anything like that, or nothing that looks like you kind of like there's still clothes and stuff there. So it doesn't look like anyone left and was not planning on coming back.
Can I go look around the outside of the house?
Sure.
Can I do another investigation check?
What are you looking for outside the house?
I'm looking for traces of a wolf.
Okay.
Footprints and stuff.
Oh, I rolled a 7, so 11.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. There's grass and mud and some footprints here and there, but nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Prints of the foot variety.
Rats, is that gonna crack that case wide open there?
Yeah. I don't know.
You have any ideas?
No, I don't think I'd be able to investigate any more than you have already, so.
All right. Well, thank you, Father
Thomas
McCavish?
Merrickson.
There we go.
How is it you guys don't remember his name?
Because there's no floating names above their head.
Thank you, Father Merrickson, for letting us investigate. You were correct. We didn't find anything. But we appreciate that you gave us the opportunity.
Well, if it could help with this wolf problem, I would do anything I could.
We're giving it a college try.
All right, let's head off into the woods then.
Yeah, into the unknown.
We're gonna head off into the unknown now.
The unknown.
All right. So Carell kind of pointed out where his farmstead was, and there's like a path that leads up to his farm area. And like you said, it's just kind of at the edge of the woods. So you guys trudge up there, and you can see his house, and then you can see the woods to the west.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's try our den blindly.
Maybe not. Can I check and see if there's any footprints or tracks that I could track with my ranger skill abilities?
Indeed. 1 second here. So you guys start walking into the woods, and they're thick and clogged with undergrowth. The smell of earth and moss fizzle the air, and the passage of small animals creates a constant rustle in the bushes.
That sounds about right.
So make a wisdom survival.
Sorry, me or Devon?
Tony, because you want to do the ranging, but Devon, you can do it as well. You can do an assist if you want.
Fuck me. I got 2 plus 4, so 6.
Nice. Devon, did you succeed on your check?
I rolled a 6 plus 2 is 8.
Very good.
We're both dead.
I'm the worst fucking ranger ever.
So you're looking for tracks and casting about. You've been traveling for about 2 hours, and nothing has really revealed itself. Make another check for me.
5 plus 2, 7.
And mine is 20 plus. And sorry, that was the survival?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 2.
Okay, so 24, but a nat 20.
So as you're trekking through the woods, you feel like you've lost your way, but then out of the corner of your eye, you spot something. And upon further investigation, you find some wolf tracks.
Yes, classic finding wolf tracks scenario. Realness. These look like wolf tracks.
Let's follow them.
I agree and concur.
So I assume Skylar in front, Murdish in behind. Yes, for a marching
Yeah,
order?
I'm tracking them because I'm a ranger.
Yeah.
I do.
All right. Make perception checks, both of you.
Fuck, a 5 and then 4, so 9.
Ooh, 17 and 2, 19.
Murdish.
I perceive the fuck out of everything.
You see through time. No.
Ooh.
What do your tiefling eyes see?
So about 4 hours into your journey, because of the lost time, you hear some snapping and some rustling coming up from ahead of you guys, and it sounds like something big, but it doesn't look like Skylar hears it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab him by the back of his shirt.
Yeah, I'm too preoccupied.
To stop him, and I'm gonna use my other hand to put it over his mouth so he doesn't make fucking noise.
Fair.
All right, so you grab him. You hear kind of, like I said, some thrashing and the occasional hoot, and it's coming towards you.
We hear a coop?
A hoot.
Oh, what hoot?
It's an owl bear.
Is it a Mothman?
God, I wish. But it's an owl bear. I feel it in my brain's heart.
What is that? Is that bad?
Yeah, if like a bear was an owl.
Oh, cute.
It's super cute, but it'll fuck you up.
Okay.
What do you want to do? It sounds like it's going to be right upon you.
Let's, what should we do? Do you want to climb a tree or something?
Or should we like deke off to the side and let it pass? Or does it know that we're here?
We don't know. We just hear it wrestling. Let's deke off to the side. Let's hide behind a tree. We're gonna hide behind a tree.
All right, make some stealth checks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got +4 to stealth, but my rolls are also trash. Fuck you. 3. So 7 in total.
I rolled a 6, so 9 in total.
All right. You guys deep behind a tree and hide. And yes, an owl bear crashes through some underbrush towards you. As it crashes through, it turns and looks, and it's pointing, and it's looking right at you, Skylar. It lets out a roar and charges ahead.
Ah, shit.
So,
all right.
Let's roll some initiative.
All right.
Let's do the thing.
I rolled a 9 and I have +3 to initiative, so 12.
I roll a 19 +2 to initiative, so 21.
Owlbear bear rolls a 20. And we're both dead.
Owlbear fucks you both up.
All right, so Skylar, you're first. With the owlbear bearing down on you.
So, would you say that I'm, I'm going to arrow him, because that's the best thing I've got. So, let's do... bam! 13 + 6, 19.
That's a hit.
Yes! 1d8 of damage gives me 7 + 2. So 9 damage, and I can't Colossus him yet.
9 damage, sure thing. It bears down on you with its claw attacks.
Uh-oh.
AC of 15, yes?
AC of 14.
14? I thought 15.
Yeah.
Don't you have a +3 on dex?
Sorry?
Your dexterity, isn't it +3 or is it +2, sorry?
Hang on. Let me go to my dexterity really quick. Dexterity is +2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was 15. Never mind then. So 14, I'll write that down.
Okay.
Mine's 15, if that helps.
Yeah, no, I got yours down. This claws bite into you for damage. 7 damage.
Oof. Okay.
Murdish, you're up.
I'm going to attack the owl bear with a flurry of blows to knock him prone.
Nice. So it doesn't know you're there, so you have advantage on your first attack here.
Nice.
So that means you roll 2 die 20s and then you take the highest one.
Okay. Wait, I don't want your dirty dice.
Oh, they're your dirty dice.
Yeah, but you touched them. Oh, I rolled 4 on both of them.
Sorry, Dan, you said 17 damage, right?
No, I said 7 damage.
Oh, that's way better.
It's indeed quite different.
So I have a 9 total.
It shifts out of your way and somehow avoids your blow.
17 plus 5.
That's a hit.
22. Yeah.
That's a hit.
All right. And 3 plus 3, 6.
Nice.
And so now I get to do it again?
Yep.
Yes. 12 plus 5, 17.
That's a hit.
Yes. And 2 plus 3, 5.
So it shifts out of the way of your first attack, but it fell into your trap as you connect with 2 other blows.
Yeah.
Skylar.
Owl bear.
It's your turn.
All right, I arrow him again with my arrows.
He's in melee attack range with you, so you have disadvantage if you try to shoot an arrow at something that's attacking you. In fact, I don't think you can, but whatever, I'll say you can.
He's too close. You can't no-scope him with a bow and arrow.
Oh, really? Why not?
Because Dan says so.
No, I'm saying you can. I'm saying, but you have disadvantage on it.
How much of a disadvantage?
That means you roll 2 die 20s and you take the lowest roll.
Okay. Fuck. I should have just tried to poke him with the sword.
Well, it's too late for that now.
All right, well, 8 plus 6, so 10.
That's not what 8 plus 6 is.
What?
Also, sorry, you rolled 2 die 20s and you took the low one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, 14.
That's a miss.
Yep.
The arrow flies wildly as the bear is attacking you.
Okay.
Skylar, it continues its barrage on you. The claws smash into a tree beside you, and you avoid its beak.
Oh, that's good.
The beak clamps into your armor, but it doesn't penetrate through.
Okay, good.
Murdish.
I'm gonna roundhouse kick the owl bear. Oh, 11.
Kick it, but you don't feel any impact.
So I don't kick it.
you kick it, but it's tough hide. Absorb the blow.
I brush its fur lightly with my toes.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Skylar, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna short sword him.
All right.
Apparently, I've got 2 of them attached, right?
You do? Well, yes, you can attack with 1, or you can attack with both. It's up to you.
Do I have to do some stupid weapon stow and then pull the other 2 out, and it's gonna waste 3 turns, or?
No, well, I assume you drop your bow, and then you can draw swords as an attack, as part of the attack. It's fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna start stabbing away with 1 short sword.
All right. No problem.
That gives me +4 to that, so it's not too bad. Ah, crap. 2. Well, it doesn't hit.
You draw the sword, and it hits a tree as you were trying to do your swing. Murdish, the owlbear turns towards you. 1 blow connects as the beak bites into you.
Ow!
8 damage.
Oof.
And then it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna use my hellish rebuke.
Am I looking this up, or are you looking this up?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. So I'm gonna point my finger at the creature that damaged me.
Yeah.
And it's going to be momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
Excellent.
It takes 2d10 fire damage if it's a failed save, or half as much of damage as a successful one.
Okay, so what's its save DC? Okay, so it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma bonus.
Sorry, say that again?
So 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
Okay, a d8?
No. That's what the save DC is for this guy.
Oh, okay. My proficiency bonus is 2.
Okay, so 10.
10.
Doesn't save.
Woo!
Nice.
12.
Nice. So you can use that spell as a reaction, so you still have your turn.
Ooh.
So 9 damage. Never mind. As you point and the hellish fire surrounds it, it screams in terror and then flops over to the ground and no longer moves.
What?
They killed it?
Yeah.
I thought you said this was a big scary thing, Tony.
Yeah, I was about to do a spell and everything.
Oh, you don't have to, because I take care of it, because I'm a tiefling, bitch.
Fuck yeah, alright, cool.
All right.
All right, so you're looking at the owlbear. Tony, make a wisdom nature check.
Wisdom nature check. Nature. Oh, I apparently don't have any modifiers to that. 17 even. Odd.
Wasn't your
Flat.
wisdom?
Yeah.
For nature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
It's
it's under intelligence for me.
Oh, yeah, it is. But
Oh.
aren't you proficient in that? You're a ranger.
I had to change up my intelligence and my wisdom a bunch.
Yeah, but aren't rangers proficient in it?
I don't know.
Or maybe you didn't pick
The
it.
house
Anyway,
rules and the regular rules keep messing things up.
there's no house rule. It's your app, man.
I'm sure it is. You said this when I had the cards too.
Looking at the owlbear, you could tell a few things. It looks like it has wounds from what looks like a wolf attacks.
That's why.
And it also has scorch marks on the fur.
That's
And
probably from the hellfire.
Yeah.
Other scorch marks.
Oh.
Oh.
And you can also tell that you would know owlbears aren't generally found out in the day.
That's true. They're nocturnal. That's the owl part.
Correct.
Also, my wisdom's in animal handling.
Okay. Very good.
That gives me a +4.
All right. So we're gonna take a break from the adventure. We hope you guys have enjoyed listening to us play D&D. This was part 1. There will be a part 2. Will there be a part 3? Who knows? But you can find us on all social media at Tome of Uselessness, where we've got the website, tomeofuselessness.com. We're on Spotify, iTunes, and all other podcasting platforms. You can also email us, tomeofuselessness@gmail.com. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you in part 2.